Hey everybody, it's been a minute and welcome to my channel, Off-Grid Nomad Living. I'm in a new location. I'm going to get up now. First you're going to see Princess on the left. Let me move so you can see it. There you go. And Cece and the brown right behind her. Here's my setup. And here's the new area I'm in. As you can see, there are a lot more rigs here. And the area where we do all the fires is, if you see that white rig with the Texas flag, the American flag on it, right behind that is the queue area. And everybody here, they're members of it. And cool place. A lot of changes though. If you guys remember my last video, which was taken at night, showing my whole spread, yeah, there was a clamshell tent there, wasn't there? Well, it got destroyed in some high winds here, and I laid it to rest. The desert is a harsh environment, as beautiful as it is. And as I mentioned in a post, the things that you would take for granted when you have a house, you can't do that here. And as far as where I was before, even though there are a couple of roads right here, the other one was a main road. I was constantly bombarded by dust, and that does not seem to be the case here. So dust is not a problem. There's my shower tent. I had to take that down during the storms. And now I'm just relaxing after doing my chores for the day and just waiting for the sun to go down. So what's been happening? Getting through the holidays. It's getting very, very busy here at Quartzsite. Right now the RTR has started, the Rubber Tramp Rendezvous, which is hosted by the Homes on Wheels Alliance and Cheap RV Living, Bob Wells. I probably will not be attending that this year, maybe when I come back. But I will be attending starting on Saturday, and I'll have some video of that, is the big tent is already up, which is going to be an RV show, RV items, work available for RVers, all kinds of things to do with the lifestyle, as well as rigs are going to be there. So that's going to be pretty cool. And it's gorgeous. I mean, right now we just snapped our little, I wouldn't say cold streak, but chill streak. So right now it's 67 degrees. This morning it was 46 when I got up. But during the week we were into the 30s, not freezing, but just above. And heater's running quite a bit. I had to get some new solar panels. So I got this big one right here. It was on sale on Amazon, and it's 400 watt. So this is going to take care of my house battery, which is 200 amp hours, as well as my Bluettis. But my solar generators, I packed them away. I mean, I still got them, but I'm not using them because my house battery is doing the job. I've cut down on my energy usage, so a lot of items I have are 12 volt. I also have the solar panels right there. If you notice up here, well, you can't really, but there, you see that on the ledge of the roof, see that lip hanging off? That is a 200 watt solar panel made by Bouge RV. That is essentially indestructible. If you watch Hobotech and look at the CIGS, C-I-G-S solar panel, and then he shot this thing with a large bore gun, ran over it with a truck. I mean, and it didn't destroy it. It only lost a few watts, so it's pulling in good. I got another one coming, so now I'm going to have 400 watts on my roof. 400 watts that I can place out at any time. Say, for example, if I'm parked somewhere where I'm shaded, which is not a problem here, but I'll be leaving here in March. And it's still getting accustomed to this life and getting used to being able to supply all of your needs. So, I'm pretty excited about that. It's been a big learning curve here. Taking a shower, which I probably do 2-3 times a week. I got my own shower tent. I can rig up my own shower stall, which I do. But sometimes when it's just too cool, I just go into town and where I get my laundry done, and they have showers there. But it's not going to be everywhere like that. This is a place where, it's a desert, but there's hundreds of thousands of people here now for all these events. And there are people that just stay here, whether you're in a tent, whether you're in a big RV, whether you're in a small one like mine, whether you're at least sleeping in the back of your pickup truck. Everybody is here from all different lifestyles, incomes. It's just amazing. But on the flip side, just like you have in real life, you've got people that live on your block that may be a little off. It's no different here. You don't come here with arms open and say, hey, it's going to be great. You still have to be leery because people will come down here just as in real life. Well, this is real life, but just as if you live in a house, sticks and bricks. You got people in your neighborhood that are a little off. You got to watch for. Well, it's no different here. The thing is, it's just that it's just beautiful. There's my traffic right now. You see passing by, and then pulling up very little dust. Oh yeah, where I was before, forget about it. It was like a dust bowl when people pass by. But I know I'm rambling here a little bit, but I'm still getting used to doing this, and I plan to get better. I have a small drone I got to practice with, and this is not one that's going to go up high and take photos of the area. It's going to be one that can be programmed to follow me around. And once I figure that thing out, don't lose it, then I'll be incorporating it into a video. But all in all, man, it's been great. You saw on my Facebook post the other day that I said, I'm lonely, but then I was lonely when I was a caregiver. That hasn't changed. It's after 7 years, it affected me. So, I may not be the best person to get along with at the present time. And some people would probably say I was never good to get along with. But, you take the Jersey upbringing and the Marine Corps and put them all together, and there's a problem sometimes. Caregiving didn't help at all. But, don't mistake, lonely is just a state. As far as being happy, I'm happy. This is all I could wish for. I'm looking forward to coming back. I kind of like the fact I'll be able to spend up to 7 months here, but more like 6 because it's too hot in the beginning and the end. And then the rest of the time I'll travel. I mentioned some news coming up, and so far it hasn't happened, but I'm looking at 2 pieces of property, not big, not just small, just enough for me and the dogs just to take a break, or if the SHTF, something to fall back on, or if I have to stop traveling for whatever reason. So I'm looking at 2 places. One is going to probably be more welcome than the other. One is an acre, not too far off of I-40 in North Arizona. The other one is south of that in central Arizona, and it's only a 1/4 acre lot, and it has it was somebody that owned it before built or put in 5 concrete layouts there for RVs. So I have to go call and check to see what I can do with it. But at the same time, it's just a quarter acre. I mean, that's no different than having a house, back home. Some land there, and I want something a little bit bigger. Plus, the county that it's in, I just don't think that, which is why I probably think it's available, is that I don't think I can do anything without further developing it. And at a quarter acre, I mean, how much room is there going to be for a septic tank if I have to throw one in? So I'm probably just going to look at some bare land, an acre or a little bit more. Most of these counties will let you stay there for a month on your own property without doing any upgrades. But I'm going to check into that. But it's important that I'm in this, that I just don't think it's going to be hunky-dory and travel the rest of my life. That very well may happen. I'm also on the carnivore diet right now. So I have lost quite a bit of weight. I've lost over 70 pounds. Looking to lose another 20, 30. Health-wise, being on the carnivore diet has been a blessing. I mean, I've cut all my meds except for one. The last time I had my blood work done a few months back, it came back great. I'm going to have it done again in March to see where I'm at after all this time. And I mean, health-wise, I'm off my CPAP machine. I've stopped taking most of the meds, as I said. My knees don't hurt anymore. Of course, it's still hard to get up if I'm kneeling on the floor, but that's because of age. But no more pain. So it's a good thing. And it's just amazing. Look at the view. Look at the mountain I get to see every day. If you saw my post the other day, something funny, I see pictures all the time of people posting, and they're posting the sunset, and the sky is so orange-red, beautiful, gorgeous colors. And I was wondering, well, man, how can I see that? So I've been here a couple months, and I haven't seen that yet. So then, me being the genius that I am, I noticed the pictures I put on there. It finally, the light bulb went up, maybe I was, my brain housing group started working. And I realized that something that happens when you take a photo of a sunset here, you get to see, or whoever takes the photo can see the oranges and the reds. Okay, it's not, you don't see it here with the naked eye, which is kind of sad for the people that grew up here before cameras came out, because you had this, beautiful shots and you didn't see it. So now if I want to see a red sunset, I take a picture and look at it. Because, with the naked eye, it's not going to happen. But it's just great here. Of course, it's the wintertime, so the critters are kind of hibernating. I haven't seen scorpions yet, tarantulas, snakes. Of course, I haven't seen any mice, but then I have some remedies I take advantage of for that. And hopefully, my truck starts every day, so I don't think they've taken over my engine compartment. But once it starts hitting the 80s, everything's going to start coming to life out here in the desert. But the coyotes are here. So I got to walk my dogs one at a time on a leash. Carry around. I used to carry bear spray, but then it was the mist, and with the wind out here, my luck, I would be going to be blowing back in my face, and I would get myself. So I had to buy gel. But I carry that. You have to have walk the dog at night. You got to have lights on your to see where your dogs are at, and always when I come out, you got to be careful that it's not a coyote sitting around. They play. One will snatch a small dog, but if it's not a small dog, they will tease the dog, so the dog will chase the one coyote back to where the rest of the pack is at, and then they're waiting there to pounce. And you would think that people that are staying here, for the most part, they're aware and they take responsibility. But every day I read online, people are losing their dogs. Unless it's very well behaved, and it listens to your commands. I mean, setting them loose out here, especially when this is a place that to them is foreign. There's no grass for them to do their business. People are losing their dogs all the time, and it's sad because you know that eventually they're going to run into coyotes, and that's it, their snack. It's a shame. But I've been pleasantly surprised by Quartzsite. I didn't think I would like it, but it's okay. And the fact that you get to park here for as long as you can. And then once I figure by the time I come back next year, or not this later this year, I'll be more comfortable. The dogs will be more comfortable. I'll be able to take some more trips. For example, I've already been to Lake Havasu. I had to go get my glasses that I destroyed. Oh, and I have to go. I'm going to in the coming weeks. A friend of mine and I were going to. I met him at Thunder Canyon in Alabama when I was there. He's here with his wife, and we're going to Los Algodones in Mexico, across the border. And it's a Mexican town that caters mainly to American tourists for whatever, for non-narcotic medications, dentists, glasses, whatever. So I'll be crossing the border to go get if you notice that I had a partial, like I still got what's left of it, and I made a mistake when I came back from getting my new glasses to put them on the sofa inside, and yep, my two killers destroyed my partial. Now I got to go to Mexico and buy one, where the prices are insane. And so that'll be another little side trip coming up. It's pretty cool. If anybody and any of you are thinking of doing anything like this, it's been liberating, especially after taking care of my parents, and it affected me in a negative way. And there's no way it doesn't when you're left alone to handle it. And it's a big change. But doing this has been liberating. What I have found, and others have also said this, is that when you are accustomed, you move, you buy a house, and then you got neighbors, and you sit there, and you retire, then you start going on cruises, and then you go here, there, but you're still at the house. You may have neighbors you don't like. And that's your life. We are movers, hunter-gatherers by our nature. But society, and going back maybe hundreds of years, thousands of years, has ingrained in us that we have to be in cities and live in communities. And why is that? Well, because the merchants need their workers. The merchants need people to buy their goods. And in history, you look at it. It's like here. I'm out here. Yeah, I'm still, like I said, I'm still, lonely. But I'm actually not. And I get to see God's glory every day. And again, you can still see it in your sticks and bricks, but this is different. And because here, there are people here that are millionaires. You got people here that are dead broke. But everybody's here taking part in this experience. And for some it's not good, but for the majority of people it's just outstanding. For me, it's been an eye-opener. So when I leave here in March, what do I plan on doing? I haven't really figured that out yet. I got a couple of things I'm looking at. I'm either going to head north into Nevada, Colorado, the Dakotas, or depending on the weather, I may go to Texas and first go to the Gulf Coast and hit a beach where you can stay on the beaches there in your trailer, and then from there work my way up north and go into Louisiana, then go from there to Arkansas, Oklahoma, and go north from there. Either way, I plan on being back here in Quartzsite at the end of September or beginning of October. And then I'll have a year under my belt, also more traveling. As far as how I'm going to travel, I mean, I don't. One thing I've learned, I'm not going to go out and try to be, 50 miles away from everything or more. No. What I plan to do is try to find off the major highways places to see that I can stop at, that I can also stay at for a while. And that takes a lot of planning, because if you want to, especially if you want to go on federal land, which is no charge to stay on for the most part, you're going to have to plan your way and go to websites to see what people rate these places, what's safe. So I've got all that to start planning after all the action is done here in a couple weeks, and figure out what my routine is going to be. I already know I want to go to the Badlands. I want to go to see the beach in Texas. I want to go to Colorado, Nevada, Las Vegas, not so much. Maybe outside of Las Vegas. I'm thinking of doing, maybe doing a quirky trip, so to speak, where you can go and stop and see oddities throughout the country. For example, Area 51. So I'm thinking about that too. Right now, I'm pointing towards the sky. I know you can't see it, but there's if you see a contrail up there, that's the Marine fighter jet out of Yuma. So I get to see my brothers every single day out here, which is pretty cool. Anyway, I've been rambling on here a bit. From now on, I will be putting my videos on Off-Grid Nomad Living. So do me a favor. And I hate to say it because all the YouTubers say it, but like and subscribe, go to my channel. And join the other two or... No, I don't know, not two or three. I'm probably up to maybe 10 to 20 people right now. I don't know where this is going to go. I'm doing this to have fun. I'm not doing this to make any kind of career out of it, because once it gets serious, next thing you know, you got to be adding music. You're going to spend hours editing like these guys. That's not happening. I'm just doing to show what I'm experiencing. Once I hit the road, I've already got in fact, when my friend and I go to Mexico, we're not going to drive there. We're going to go to Yuma and park. We're actually cross the border into California, park there, and then we can walk right into town. But I've got a mount for my phone to take pictures to take videos in my vehicle. Of course, I got that little drone I got to work at. So they are going to get better. Hopefully my delivery will get better. But I want to thank you guys for watching the channel. And if you have anything you want to see, anything you want me to highlight, anything you want me to explain, feel free to leave me a message. And you guys, everybody have a great day. See ya.